In the heart of Nigeria's capital city, something extraordinary is unfolding. A moment when history meets heritage and the past embraces the future. It's the foundation laying of Abuja Original Inhabitants Heritage Center, a powerful blend of identity, justice, and cultural pride of Abuja Original Inhabitants. The atmosphere is festive, a remarkable blend of tradition and modernity. Every performance, every attire, every beat of the drum tells the story of the original inhabitants of Abuja, proud custodians of a heritage that predates the nation's capital. Saturday, the 25th of October 2025, a date to remember. With the support of MacArthur Foundation and the coordination of the Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, CHRICED, the ground was broken for what will become a permanent home of culture, research, and community empowerment. The Abuja Original Inhabitants Heritage Center will stand as a hub for education, advocacy, and preservation of ancestral wisdom, ensuring that the voices of the first people of the FCT will never fade with time. The center will host a cultural museum, an archive to document and display precious artifacts and oral traditions. It will feature a learning and resource unit for cultural studies and policy research. Also, a community wing of the center will drive civic education and advocacy for inclusion and human rights. At the august event, representatives of global partners reaffirmed their commitment to cultural preservation. The MacArthur Foundation expressed pride in supporting a project that honors the history and resilience of Abuja's original inhabitants.
We acknowledge the importance of the original inhabitants from all of the 9 tribes here in the FCT. We acknowledge the work that CHRICED has done to represent the peoples here. The new minister, of course, the first original inhabitants to serve in the federal government, and all of the extraordinary works that you have been doing. But fundamentally, this idea of home, I think we will mark in a moment with our hands, with our feet, with our hearts, as we lay the foundation of a new center here at the University of Abuja. And again, what a great privilege it is to help to mark the home of all of the original inhabitants here, and we look forward very much to making this a major institution on a global level. So in the spirit of the global solidarity mentioned several times, in the spirit of goodwill on behalf of MacArthur Foundation, we are very glad to be a part of celebrating the home of the original inhabitants of the FCT in laying the foundation of this beautiful new center.
Also, the European Union delegation to Nigeria pledged to strengthen support for culture and inclusion.
Also try to support culture, okay? And there are a number of calls which are open for museums, for festivals, and not that this what has been celebrated today is much more than a museum, is much more than a festival. But you know, just to say that there may be opportunities that will allow us also to be more present.
For the Africa Director of the MacArthur Foundation, the initiative embodies the Foundation's enduring spirit of partnership and good neighborliness.
We are very happy, very excited to be here this afternoon. It's an occasion that I think we take it seriously in the Foundation. Many of you may be aware that we actually never had a program that was focused on the Federal Capital Territory. The only reason why this happened was because we went to the president of the foundation and we said, look, you know, we have been in Abuja since about 2000, but we never had any program for the people of FCT. Then he said, you are bad neighbors. How are you going to be staying with people and you don't have any work with them? So that was what really moved us to do this work. And I'm very happy, very excited that we have been in this journey with CHRICED. And I'm very happy that a number of the people that we have worked with, including our mandate secretary, have been part of this journey.
Their presence reflected international recognition of the struggle and its relevance to global human rights and sustainable development.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Tete-speaking tribe. They are mostly found in Kuje Area Council, where we have the Brahma ruler and king that is going to address as Gogo.
The traditional leaders saw the event as a powerful reminder that the identity of a people is the foundation of their strength. They said the center will serve as a reminder that the struggle of the indigenous people is not local but universal.
Through research, civic engagement, international advocacy and policy dialogue, CHRICED has helped us to bring national and global attention to the plight of our people. We are also deeply grateful to the MacArthur Foundation, whose commitment to justice and equity has translated into tangible support for this project. The presence of Professor John Palfrey, president of the foundation, and I think this is our second or third coming to our country, and members of his team, members of the international community who are here, is a powerful statement to the global relevance of our cause. It reminds us that the struggle for indigenous rights is not local, it is universal.
For CHRICED, the Heritage Center represents justice in its purest form. It reflects the belief that democracy thrives when people's culture and identity are respected.
Today we do not merely break ground, we break silence. We break cycles of exclusion. We break through the walls of invisibility that have long obscured the stories of Abuja Original Inhabitants. This center is not just concrete and steel, it is a living monument to justice, a sanctuary of memory, a lighthouse for dignity. It is a bold declaration that Nigeria's future must be built on truth, inclusion, and respect for those who first called this land their home. This center, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, will serve as a bridge between culture and citizenship, between memory and justice. It is a place where the voices of Abuja's original inhabitants, the first custodians of this land, will be heard respected and celebrated as essential to our national story.
The University of Abuja, which hosts the Heritage Center, expressed its full support and commended CHRICED for transforming the site remarkably within a few days.
Today that we are laying this foundation for this center, let me say as an institution, is something that we have looked forward to, and it is our pleasure that we are hosting this event today. We know how difficult it has been trying to relocate this site on more than one or two occasions. I want to thank Dr. Zikrula for the fantastic job they are doing. When I arrived this afternoon, they've already transformed this place, and I was beginning to ask whether it's the same place that 3 weeks ago was not looking close to this.
The event drew global partners and family members alike, marking a moment of shared pride.
Amongst them was the head of DPS, Misero, who congratulated CHRICED and original inhabitants of Abuja on the groundbreaking of the Heritage Center.
She described the center as the beginning of a lasting legacy for indigenous communities in Abuja. For members of CHRICED Board of Directors and Management Team, the center represents a fresh chapter in the journey to preserve the identity and heritage of Abuja's original inhabitants.
It signifies a beginning in which researches into issues that will further bring the development of the original inhabitants. As a teacher and a basic education teacher, I know the importance of language to the heritage and culture of an individual. It's a mechanism, it's a transport that carries the culture forward. So I look forward to having researches into the languages, having forming books, having people develop storybooks, tales, and everything in the culture that will bring out the culture of the original inhabitants of Abuja, and hopefully, by the grace of God, will be a beginning that marks the movement forward for the OIs.
There is a need for us to honor what they stand for, their legacy, and also remember that they have a culture, they are coming from somewhere. So this Heritage Center is going to tell the story more beyond CHRICED, because people all over the world would come here and learn about the Abuja original people.
Children, adults, and the elderly, everyone was present to share in the excitement and fun of the day. Many also took a moment to imagine what the Heritage Center will look like when completed and the impact it will have on future generations.
Personally, it means the lifeline of people of FCT. As a historian, if you miss the link of your history, you miss your life and the whole world completely.
It's more like honoring the past, like the motto says, we are honoring the past. We are building up history for the future.
It's a very good opportunity for us to host this heritage of the FCT, because it will help the indigenous of the FCT to know that yes, University of Abuja has come of age and we are ready to go with the indigenship of the FCT.
It showcases our let's say culture and value, norms, to showcase our norms and culture to the people, and to tell them that the culture of FCT is still in existence. It has not gone to an extinction.
The indigenous people of FCT today are very, very happy, because if formerly we want to go for our revival of our cultural things, we have to go to Karishi, go to other places. But now, as far as we have the center today, everything of our culture will be here.
As the sun dipped slowly beyond the horizon, painting the sky in shades of gold, the veil was lifted, unveiling the plaque of the Abuja Original Inhabitants Heritage Center.
Abuja Original Inhabitants Heritage Center, foundation stone laid on October 25th, 2025 by Professor John Palfrey, President of MacArthur Foundation, in honor of the Indigenous people of FCT Abuja. This center stands as a beacon of cultural preservation, social justice, and inclusive development, celebrating the heritage, resilience, and rights of FTT's original communities. Let history speak, let voices rise, let dignity endure. We are open.
Beyond the ceremony, guests were treated to exhibition of traditional foods, crafts, and performances representing the 9 tribes of the FCT. The celebration symbolized unity in diversity and the power of culture to build bridges across generations. Every song, every dance, every display carried one message: our heritage must live on. Health and safety were not left out. An ambulance and medical team were standby throughout the event. Participants also seized the opportunity to carry out quick medical checkups and assess their health status. As the sun sets over the University of Abuja, the day ended, but the story of the Abuja Heritage Center had only just begun. The foundation of the center is a promise to remember, to protect, and to celebrate the heritage that defines the heart of the FCT. We can assure you that here, the past is not buried. It rises, bold, proud, and unbroken. The next time we gather here, it will be to witness the commissioning of a truly remarkable edifice. Until then, the dream lives on.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.